So I went to university in New Zealand. I went to the University of Otago for my undergraduate degree, right down the bottom of the South Island. And then I went to the University of Canterbury in Christchurch to do my master's degree. And then I headed overseas to do a PhD in England. So I was an international student there, the University of Sheffield.
So were you involved in many clubs or anything like that?
Yeah, that was the great thing about Otago. So we had lots of clubs, and I was involved in theatre, a lot in theatre, and that was fantastic, really good. And in sporting clubs and in a variety of other kind of, sort of very obscure student clubs that existed, I think, purely to attract funding for the drinking money that they could then expend it on. But that was great, and that was really what kind of saved the university experience for me, was being part of that broader community. Just sitting in classes, was a very sort of isolating experience for someone who's coming from out of town.
Yeah.
But then the engagement with the student societies, I think, run by the Guild and those things, was just fantastic. And that really, I still keep in touch with people that I was in theatre groups and performance groups with at the University of Otago, and we had a 40-year reunion quite recently.
I think I definitely agree with that. I mean, when I started uni, I kind of did the whole coming to class, going home, and that was it.
Yeah.
And then you start to get involved in all of these clubs and societies and things on campus, and it really just broadens your entire perspective of everything that you can do here. It's fantastic.
Yeah, it's how you develop that sense of identity and belonging. And before that, as you say, I found it very isolating and wondered what on earth I was doing there. But then it sort of built into something, and that feeling of engagement and identity is the thing that stays with you and connects you to the institution, I think.
It definitely does.
And gives you the confidence, I think, to when you go out from university into employment. I think you feel like you're coming from a community and a solid base. So really important.
And I guess because it means that you branch out and you meet people that aren't just in your course or your school.
Yeah, exactly.
You meet people from all kinds of faculties.
That's what really makes a university. It's not the lectures. It's not the the educational content in a way, because a lot of that can be delivered through other mechanisms. It's what we sort of deliver to students when they come onto campus, when they engage with us, that really makes the university, and will, I guess, make the university going forward. When we think about sort of 10 to 15 years' time, what universities will be about, they'll be about this kind of, they'll be about student engagement really, and bringing students, enabling students to engage with employers, with government, and with society more generally. That'll be the focus, as opposed to just places where students come to have someone deliver a lecture to them. That's gone really.
No, I think that definitely is changing. I mean, we register over 100 clubs each year through the Guild. It's fantastic to see so many students wanting to meet other people and get involved and be engaged and just have a good time while they're here as well.
Yeah.